Hello everyone and welcome to another Google Ads tutorial. Today we are going to learn how to increase our impression share in Google Ads. If you want to increase your impression share, this video is for you. Before we go straight to the point, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, it helps tremendously to create new content, so thank you very much in advance. And let's get started. So step number one, we need to come here to Google Ads, we need to click on columns, and we need to insert impression share metrics basically in our report. So we are going to insert all the impression share metrics that matter, search impression share, and then we also need to insert the metric that is called search impression share lost by budget and also search impression share lost by rank. And I'm going to explain in a moment why we need to do that. So let's actually drop our metrics here. So right in the front of our report, and we are going to go straight to the point on how to improve our impression share. So as we are doing that, a quick note, search impression share shows you what is your impression share for your campaign. So here you can see, for example, 99% for the brand, 10% for this campaign, for example. Now the impression share lost by budget means that you are not showing up because 85% of the time you don't have the budget to actually be there. And 9% of the time we are losing the auction, which means the combination of the average CPC, our quality score, is not enough actually for us to show up in Google results. Now the point is that we want to increase this number. There are a couple of different ways to do it. Let's go straight to the point. Number one option that you are not going to like is simply you need to increase your budget. More budget means higher impression share. It means lower percentage of impression share lost by budget. Super straightforward. Now you're going to say, I don't want to increase the budget. I want a different way to increase my impression share. The second option is to try to decrease our average CPC. So we want to get this number down. And if we get this number down, we are going to get more volume, more clicks, and perhaps also more impressions. Now, how are we going to decrease the average CPC? There are three ways to do it. Number one, you are going to switch from an automated bidding strategy to manual CPC. So you are going to come here, click the campaign, click edit, change the bid strategy, and you are going to say manual CPC. Keep in mind that you need to deselect this option, help increase conversions with enhanced CPC. You are going to apply. And once you apply a manual CPC strategy, then you are going to go all the way down at the keyword level and you need to adjust your average CPC for every keyword. And what I recommend you to do is to apply an average CPC that is 10% lower than your historical average CPC. So what this is going to do is going to enable your campaign to get a lot more clicks. And most likely you are also going to see more impressions, and most likely you are also going to see higher impression share. This is option number two. Now, option number three, I don't think you're going to like this either, is to bid for less keywords. So if we actually go now here down to the ad group level and then the keyword level, we have a couple of different keywords that we are bidding on. And what we can do basically is we can pause all the keywords that don't drive conversions or don't drive conversions at a cost per conversion that we like. And therefore, we're going to concentrate the budget to less keywords. And therefore, our impression share will increase for these less keywords that we're going to have under this ad group. And that's the third option to actually improve your impression share. There is a fourth option now. Fourth option only applies if you don't care about conversions. So be very careful about that. If you don't care about conversions, so this is, let's say, a brand campaign or a competitive campaign, what you can do is you can go here to tools, you can go to budgets and bidding, you can go to bid strategies, and here you can create a target impression share bid strategy. So you can give it a name, you can select the campaign, and you have two options here. So you want to show up anywhere on the results page. This is good enough to improve your impression share. Or you can show up at the top of the results page, which means the first four results, or the absolute top, which means number one result in Google search. Now, I would go with anywhere on the results page, and I would basically say here to the system, if we are achieving 10% impression share, try to make it 12. So don't go crazy and don't say, okay, we are at 10%, we want to make it 90. It's not going to work. If you are at 10%, try to make it 12. After 3-4 days, try to make it 14, and let the system optimize slowly to achieve this target. You have also the option to apply a maximum CPC bid limit. I would recommend you to do that. Maybe you can match your historical CPC, or maybe you can go slightly lower. And with this bid strategy, the system will try to slowly improve your impression share. However, the downside of this method is that the system will focus more on impressions and not on conversions. So that's why I told you, be careful if you want to apply a target impression share bid strategy. So to recap, you want to improve your search impression share. Option number 1, you increase your budget. I know nobody likes to do that. Option number 2, you are going to try to lower your average CPC. So you're either going to switch to a manual CPC strategy or a target CPA with a cap. You're going to try to lower your average CPC, and therefore you're going to get more volume. Hopefully, this is the objective. Option number 3, you are going to pause the keywords that are not working. You're going to concentrate your budget in less keywords, bidding for less keywords, and that will increase your search impression share. And option number 4, you can create a target impression share bid strategy. You can set a target, you can set a CPC cap, and then the system will try to improve your impression share. This only works if you don't care about conversions and you only want to improve your search visibility. These are the 4 options. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. If you want to work with me, there are links in the video description. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day in any time zone. Bye, everyone.